We always thought the captain was a nutter, even if he was our nutter. No other officer would go to battle with a sharpened metal stick in their belt, let alone a genuine antique. The only reason the brass didn't dress him down was the much-needed morale boost. All the stories he told the company about it were. Cap claimed the sword was named Fraggerich and that it was gifted to his ancestor, an ancient Irish king, by an otherworlder who came from the sea. That it had all sorts of magical properties. That it whispered when the land roared, that it could control the wind, that no armor could stop it, and that all perished from its wounds. Complete hogwash, of course, but the lads accepted it all without question. Anything to distract from the fact we had volunteered for a suicide mission. Our enemy is known to the galaxy as simply the Plague, an endless swarm of self-replicating death machines that jumped from planet to planet, killing all in their path. Last seen over 2,000 years ago, it was only beaten back then, at the cost of all interstellar civilizations collapsing. Us primitive monkeys can't really contribute in the fight as anything more than cannon fodder, but we're going in regardless. From what I can tell, other species' reactions varied from outright scorn and pity to deep respect for the sacrifice we were going to make. Still, nobody was willing or able to spare the time to give us better tech. Only, that all changed today. It started when our unit first entered the combat zone. We knew instantly when that happened because of the psychic wail the Plague uses to instill terror into its victims. Like every other sentient being who hasn't experienced it, we were underprepared and fell into various states of existential dread. Until we heard a soft humming sound that nobody could quite place the source of, except the captain. He immediately declared Fraggerich was whispering to us and gave a rousing speech to remind us of why we came here. It was so successful, we didn't need the standard acclimatization period to become battle ready and immediately went off to the front lines. Our mission was to fill a temporary gap left by a retreating ET unit and delay the Plague long enough for an effective replacement to muster. So we valiantly dug in and fired everything we had at the oncoming horde. It worked well enough on the Plague's light skirmisher units, the gremlins and goblins, but we all knew we'd be toast as soon as something bigger came our way. Like an ogre. Shaped like a spider, bigger than an elephant, yet faster than a cheetah, it was on us almost before we knew it. In an instant, the battlefield was clogged with a thick black nanomachine-ridden smoke, the touch of which was death. But miraculously, the trenches remained clear as the fog drifted the other way. However, we didn't have anything that could pierce the ogre's shell. Except, perhaps, a magic sword. Now, I didn't actually see it happen. All I recall is a lot of chaos as the ogre overran our position, then suddenly the machine collapses like someone just pushed the off button. But let me tell you, nobody's doubting the captain's sanity anymore. Author's name and the link to original text is in the description.